It's not a bit of an update. I would show you, but there's no point. It's been witnessed by so many people. I've got idiots sat here every time I try and sign on to easily free Wi-Fi, stopping me from doing it. Trying to stop me from uploading and stop me using my business pages. Regularly being seen. It's being seen by everyone. People who work with the BBC, various other people, standard people in town. Everyone from people I'm working with to help me with my business start once again, which was hacked in Cornwall, hacked in Andover, hacked in Amesbury, hacked in Salisbury, witnessed statements, hacked in Andover Job Centre. It's even been witnessed in Eastleigh Job Centre, etc. The rest of it, I'm working with people to start up a business once again that I built and got my qualifications for myself whilst in Cornwall on the streets. Got my youth qualification whilst on the streets again. Still, it keeps happening because they seem to think there's some way out of it, because what it is cyber terrorism. Once again, all dates back to the Tintagel Hasbro thing. There are actual diaries written down by me and myself, my ex-wife, who says apparently the harassment never took place. And I was told to get my own evidence. I did, turned up because I asked for a solicitor with the police. Didn't get looked at because then they might be made to do their job. And yet everyone I've spoken to, the CAB, domestic abuse charities, everyone says, well, this is all one really big case. And even the Law Society say it's a massive case. It needs to be looked properly. So now I'm speaking to MPs again. Kit Malthouse himself has actual cases open on this and evidence of the hacking. The IOPC said, oh, well, we've spoken to a police officer who's supposed to do this, supposed to do that. And I spoke to the police officer. He said, Mr. Marshall, I've done nothing. So it's simple as that, really, and that's how it's worked. And that's funny, isn't it? Because that's all I seem to hear, Mr. Marshall, nothing, Mr. Marshall, nothing. It's interesting. 2010, equality Act doesn't work, does it? If you're a man, you want to press charge against someone for domestic abuse because they might be female, or if their friends pulled her into drugs and allowed her to get to a state where she actually endangered our own child, or then committed more things like malicious use of wedding photos with children in on a social media platform that our class is child abuse. Interesting, isn't it? It's funny how the world works for women at the moment, but not for men. Yeah, I told you before, there's a YouTube video. 60% of all men accused of coercion and control in this country have been proven to be coerced and controlled themselves. It seems to be a get out clause for women they like to use. Now, I'm not a feminist, I'm not a sexist, I'm nothing. I believe, live and let live. But apparently now it doesn't quite work that way, because if you're a man in this country, you're instantly wrong, it doesn't matter. Despite having family court cases and my ex being told she wasn't entitled to anything. And then certain people not adhering to certain bits of paper we signed, like a tenancy agreement, etc. Or the fact that it was my medical move tenancy, or the fact that I bid on the house herself, or the fact that I added my ex to the account, which is all record and been seen in Eastleigh Borough Council. Now I wonder how that's going to look when it goes to court, and this is going to court. This is going to court with actual backing. This is going to court with various other things people have hacked into in my life that shouldn't know about. Certain people know what I'm talking about. Certain people know about for 20 odd years. Interesting. Confidentiality is a very important thing we deal with certain people. I don't know. Who knows? Department of Work and Pensions, NHS, when it says private confidential on a letter. People protecting DPA, intellectual property, things like that. Breaches like that are very, very serious, including when you're in a civil contract with someone. But we'll see about that, because apparently certain next door neighbours and the little so-called legal authorities don't understand the actual laws. Never mind. I'm sure my children are safe and well, if not being abused, and still get involved in common criminality, which is something else that the police actually spoke to one about, I believe. Can't think how that happened. Then again, I'm the one. I'm the trouble, apparently. It's not the way it works, people. I've got people from here to the coast of the west and back again saying, no, it's not that way, Chris. Don't stoop to other people's levels. So I'm not. What I'm going to use is the truth. And if you don't like that, I really don't care. You shouldn't have broken the law and lied and destroyed my life because you didn't want to listen because you thought you knew better. You don't. Isn't it fun? See you soon.